I don't pray like to ask for things because I feel like I was always taught that you work hard for things. I pray in two different ways. Every time I get on an airplane, I like actually pray. It always starts out with like Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. And then I like add my own thing in English in my head. And then I think the only other kind of prayer that I do is maybe more meditative. Anytime I do see the beauty in something, those are the small moments that help remind me to like breathe and relax and like know that everything's gonna be okay.
I don't know, like why would God need us to pray? Wouldn't God just know? We think we're praying to somebody, but we see in the Hebrew language that very clearly it's meant to be for, to come around.
Oftentimes what I'm doing is I'm trying to pay attention to my breath, and every time I find my mind doing its mind monkey thing of just going off and obsessing over the same things that it tends to do, I just bring it back to my breath.
I think the prayer that's typically seen as reading the book is a form of prayer. It's the most organized fashion. And that prayer book, on one hand it's hard because it's written down and there's repetition and it seems like where's the authenticity? Doesn't God know that somebody else wrote those words? But on the other hand, like the first thing in the morning it says to give thanks that our souls return to our body. I would forget to say that.
I am grateful.
I am grateful. Mode ani. Mode ani.
I never really understood or got into religious praying. When my father passed away, I didn't believe in anything. Because why? Because he died a young man and I was a young boy. Why did God take him from me? Some people say when tragedy happens, God is getting revenge from you or something. I don't believe that. I don't believe God takes revenge on anybody. It happens. It's things that take place. That's life. That's what life is all about. I know if something good happens, or I feel like something great, I say, "Wow, thank God for this." Or maybe it's just an expression, but I think I believe in it.
What do you mean, how do I pray? That's a tough one. I mean, I concentrate on what I'm thinking of and I try to really connect to God. That's how I pray. I feel more connected when I go to shul. The beauty of the davening is surrounding me. So it's easier for me to concentrate as opposed to at home. I concentrate on my prayer, but it doesn't have that same spiritual upliftingness. As Jews, we just happen to be very lucky that God actually set us out exactly what to pray and when to pray and how to do it. But anyone could pray their own personal prayers.
The reason why I converted is I was going through sort of a rough patch in my life. When I prayed then, my concept of prayer was asking for something from God. That is now no longer my concept of prayer at all. It's more about thanking Him for what He has given you. The most awesome thing about praying. I'm gonna say when it's over, but I don't mean that in a callous way. I mean that I just feel really refreshed when I'm done with it. I face Israel, bow my head, cover my eyes, and recite the Shema. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Putting everything, all the energy that I had going into it and into the prayer, when I come out of it, I'm going to be a lot more relaxed and at peace and refreshed.